ena yewo ensemu a esisi oman Ghana ene nkrofaman so ena samufo abo ni nyina no ya wasone so a ode ebre yensemu yi etwagu ye social media platforms ahodo ni nyina so ebi eye Facebook ebi eye YouTube ene de keke ka ho ensem no do so yenkwe de di mu akotene bi mra
ewo tamale esremo mantifi do abeto dwase nipa bia koto ahye court a ewo empatamu honomo eso
na ekwan bia ensem bi beto dwa nan enai mu kakra afa yewrabu green na bu ene IGP eye tape bi e ba bonte ne ho nsem asan pagya yebekom
Jebeto akasiebo ne so ede ani akiremu ewo kuayo nsemu na mpanifo de atu dwanse wo hwe sika twitwiri dia Ghana yetam ede kra eniema efi nkofo ma so enkanka ne jene no a eha adwen papaapa
Yebefri yemen mu nsem ne atwa bosompo akonkofo man eso Afghanistan micropole Kabul emu amane boy yensa kefro te Taliban fo ahye se emaba wa bi a wo mu kosuku wo ho wo mpere woni ema ani nhia emu nsem ne nchiremu ye de nyina ebepa ensem bi atiti seye ne yabo ni nyina no asone so agudie mu nsem ka ho anigede kase ewo mu bi saranso ena nsem ahodo a mode beba nyina no ye brepa yemu a ye beje na yakenkan ni nyina de amamo ye ka mu se nyumeku bi metri so ene enam edi hwehwe krom momo aye ne mfa seda ema DHI College of Health and Education wo se enkanchro se wo pentete na wakɔkyerɛ mo franketo ade a omu teacherfo no omu special training a yɛde ma wo mo DHI nko a na yɛ ho adwuma saranso na HND dispensing technician ya no wo mo dispensing ro ɛwɔ hospitals akɛse na fe pharmacy shops no omu nyina nso gin tete ɛwɔ DHI fo ɛwɔ hwɛ nso some de abosom miensa nso kyerɛ Deutsch ana German kasa wo be hu omu kyerɛ kwan kuma se pata ase woni Dr. Kejasi fie no edi hwɛ ni mu omu kuma se nkran na fe sunwan yɛkɔ yanim no yɛ dom telephone number ɛbɛto dwa
Newman College Department of Nursing so sebra na wonfa abefo kwan entetew ewo nursing kwan ni mu de wuhia eye wasi anase SSC certificate no A1 e de kopim C6 oba mpanifo bejo na ye de wafantetie mu benya diploma wo benya public health nyina no wo mo ema ho entetie na wawie entetie ni nyina waje abodin krata no wonom abodin krata timi ma onya kwanya etukwa konkofo ama so Canada Australia USA Germany eni krotu ahodo bi anasa aman bia ekeka ka ho Newman College say every bia person osua de say ye weekday weekend and say evening no ni nyina mpanifo beje bre na wonom atetew na wo pe student loan asuafo ebesian ni bia eno so akwanya eda honom a wonsa betimi aka ba bia wo beda say hostel facilities nso Newman College say bra wonsa beka wo mu Kumasi ha ya atwema tachiman ya wo ben kwada so eho ena school kese yi ewo
Ebianu mienu atena se nwumri besomo midin ade Akua Asiedua mene
Maame Frimpomaa Korankye afa yemfa bre na yenhwe kasebo ni nchiremu ankasa Yeshe kasebo no se na de ni chiremu ewo atifi mantem propon tamalemu amanebo abeto dwa ekire se nipa bi ato ahye district court a ewo tamale so enam so ma posifo ensa aso nipa be se dumiensa epachi yebekọ ahoma no so na ye ne yama ne bofo won patam honom Philemon Adebuga akwa akodi nkomo na empempenso asansemi akwa akoduru no watimi ede ho enchiremu amayen Philemon Madwe Philemon otemenka Philemon ahoma no atia tomti yebo en wodi bia se yensa ebeka no na amanebo a ebeto odwa ekire se emabunu bi ya na wo mo adwa lai wokọ ekoto hye Tamale district court so se de na ekoso se de na ekoso a wonom ebufu ye no Philemon atimi ede amanebo no amaye sanse posifo anya nipa be se edumiensa ya wode wo mo ekwa emrana no na wo mo chi sa enipa dumiensa ne kura mpo no sen ena Tamale kuro ni mu esi etie eho aye beja anase ehonom ataidi ema ne mpanimfo emema nyina ede na ekoso ewo Tamale honom yesa hwe se yebenya Philemon na ye ne no edisa enkomo no a Philemon or my inti yebeto aso se yensa kanu is the Akua yede de aka nyina beto aso
abusuafo ye to ansam ne so a tamale ho na yegyina na so asam ne bobo free tamale ana besia kwhwe nkran muni me nyina beye adwenkora na mo beje atom se nche bebo so me ne kakra nie na kane MPP Northern Regional Chairman Owura Daniel Bugri na abu ye che no ananso se ensemi beto odwa a na wo tape so a papa yi ni nipa bi kodi ahia na prosifo bi bopo e de afa IGP Dr. Kufu Dampare ho sese omoma ne tena so kosi 2024 a obeha MPP fo ya omuntimi retain power na so se omuntimi nsomu na breaking the 8 a woka ho asem no omo atumi akowanim ewo ho empanyimfo afre anaso se wono aye basom bedwabi ya eye parliamentary ad hoc committee na wafre Owura Daniel Bugri na abu okone no wanko ka se asam ne nya nokure wo se de wotepu ni nyina eso no asem pa
Ensema bobo ba na efa empanifo bi nkomo a wakodi se opese oyi IGP George Kufu Dampare efri ho no se be ya obedi obi obetimi aboa ma NPP amonyeku edi nkunimu a obato abekoso afimpi mienu ene adunu nanim no aka hu bi ama komisa onyanfo Samuel Atachia da no na kwa setena na nomu ena Owura Daniel Bugri na abu opani a aka no yetutreni ma NPP amonyeku no ewa tifidomantemu akwakoje atumi se sa ene no nkomo bi a one aposifo mpanifo miense bi ediye opani kase mu ena wochim se wonkomodie mu no na Commander Asare COP Mensa ena Superintendent JB wonyina na woka ho na ni nyina mu no sa mpanyimfo na de sa adwen ebae wa abra odi nkomo no wono ankasa na office wo osu enu mu ena ofa adwen se be ye kine mpanyimfo ntimi enyi wo hu free sa nkomo no mu nti no obebo pa ma nipa bi atimi record wo mo.
Would you be good enough to tell us the rest of the individuals that you were engaged in that conversation with?
Well, one Commander Asare.
Okay, please go slowly. Yes.
Police commander.
Yes.
But I don't know which district or which region or which section he command. Okay. But he introduced himself to me when he came to my office.
Okay.
That he was a police commander based at the police headquarters.
Okay. Who is the other individual apart from Commissioner Sari that was on tape?
Apart from Commander Sari, there was one man also later joined called Commander COP Mensa.
Okay.
That he's on leave now prior to his retirement. Yeah, he was also part of it.
Yes. So you were only three?
Then later, when the meeting were going on, I didn't see the person, it was on phone. One JP, who is also a police superintendent at the police headquarters. But I haven't seen him. He talked to me on.
Where is the location of your office where this the taping took place?
My office at Osu.
Osu.
Get direct opposite Osu police station.
So you want to tell this committee that all that was said on the tape is valid?
Ghana by so afọ wo hwe yenuane ani kuayo so ni manyafo Brian a champion e de atudwa se kwanya ye fa so ekra jene edifi enkofo ama so ebe o mamu no eya hadwen sanse na wotwe bia Ghana tabirisi katwitwiri die be se opepe mienu ene konkofo ama so ekofa jene ba o mayimu a sempanimfo anhwe na wo mantu ana mon papa bi amfa ho a ede o mayi ebekọ ohia mu.
Mr. President, your government having committed over 1.2 billion Ghana cedis for irrigation infrastructure in the northern regions alone, I see no justification for the current state of high import of vegetables from the sub-region, in spite of the huge potential for all year-round production. Mr. President, in a recent meeting with the onion importers plying the Niger route, it was disclosed to me that on average, an amount of $2 million was spent weekly to import onions. I deem this as an embarrassment and a needless drain on our scarce foreign exchange. It was, however, refreshing to me when they disclosed their willingness to convert their import trade to local production and trading on our irrigation schemes. Mr. President, when it comes to the production of rice, the data shows that it has improved from 667,000 metric tons in 2016 to 1,190,000 metric tons in 2022. Unfortunately, more than half of the paddy we produce is shipped out of the country, depriving local processors of access to raw materials. Indeed, we recognize the unavailability of large processors with the financial wherewithal to procure and process the paddy. This we shall fix. Mr. President, the above are examples of the potentials and bottlenecks that can easily be harnessed to the benefit of our food security and resilience agenda. Mr. President, in dealing with the wider potentials, the planting for food and
na jumadia ekoso ewo tamale eneya na eye planting for food and jobs aban hyehye yi wo fa etoso mienu ya wo se phase 2 no eno ena na wonom epa ho entema na pani kire se phase 2 ya eye planting for food and jobs ya wonom ede aba no de wo kuani wuhia ene wasase
has been designed as a bold, innovative and comprehensive approach to tackle head-on the hurdles on our food security journey. The underpinning model, which is the input credit system, will solve a number of critical challenges, namely access to credit, quality of agro inputs, the unstructured markets of our agricultural produce, and low mechanization, among others. Indeed, when we rolled out the program in full, one will no longer need to mobilize upfront financing for land development and preparation, as well as seeds and fertilizer. This is very important. Mr. President, land development, seed, and fertilizers constitute about 80% of production cost. I make bold to predict that with the new slogan for agriculture going forward will be PFJ 2.0. To wit, all you need is access to land and all other things shall be added. Mr. President, the following crop budget analysis, using rice as an example, puts this in perspective. A farmer requires at least 40,000 Ghana cedis for the development of 1 hectare of land. Land development, 40,000 Ghana cedis. The farmer will also have to spend a minimum of 5,975 cedis per hectare on agro inputs and an additional 3,375 on other farm activities, including labor. For a new farmer intending to crop 5 hectares, that will mean raising an amount of 246,000 Ghana cedis, 246 Ghana cedis upfront. 246,000 Ghana cedis upfront. This, in no doubt, will be out of reach for many desiring to go into commercial farming, notwithstanding the proving financial benefit of a net profit of 32,807 per cycle. Mr. President, under the PFJ 2.0, one does not need to raise this 246,000 upfront, as this will be facilitated under the program through the inputs credit arrangement. As I mentioned earlier, Deuhiane Asase.
Na jumadie kro no ase na Ghana mampani na adodanko akufuado ewo ho no mu a wogina so share boss aban gusu a woye de obetimi bia na enuane ahodo a yekra efiri nkofo ama so edebo mayi mu no eto atimi atwa.
Ghanaians from all walks of life demanded in particular the revival and modernization of agriculture, because they were clear in their minds that the recovery of this all-important sector was key to halting the migration of their youth to city centers in search of non-existent jobs. They were also certain that with good farming policies and incentives, Ghana would end the disgraceful spectacle of importing foodstuffs from neighboring countries. At the launch, I explained the government's vision through the program for planting for food and jobs was to modernize agriculture, improve production efficiency, achieve food security and profitability for our farmers, all aimed at significantly increasing agricultural productivity. Indeed, we pursued a value addition strategy aimed at rapidly ramping up agro-processing and developing new and stable markets for our products. Our policies and interventions encompass the full agricultural value chain and helped create additional businesses and job opportunities in the areas of storage, transport, processing, packaging, and marketing of agricultural produce. Indeed, the design of the program for planting for food and jobs, under the leadership of the far-sighted then Minister for Food and Agriculture, Dr. Oyerepa Akutu, sought to achieve this through 5 modules. Firstly, through the food crops module, which focused on increasing access to fertilizers and improved seeds to increase crop yields. Secondly, the tree crops model, also known as the Planting for Export and Rural Development PERD, had the object of promoting export diversification. The model focused on the development of 6 selected tree crops, namely cashew, mango, coconut, rubber, shea, and oil palm. I'm happy that the initiative has led to the establishment of the Tree Crop Development Authority, which has attracted a $100 million United States dollar facility from the World Bank.
Yet one some no so abusuafo ye ba sante mantami emu na ye ko adwara secheduma sene ne mpotamo a ensuo ya esane firi mipo mu eba ye friend say waterfall so no nyame di bebre adomo man Ghana ye bi wo ho a ye de giska didi ho ebi on so to cry de dadeda mia ya yen shedan fi ye ni nkohwe ne ye ni yie na yetumi anya so mfa sopa ya ma ne bofo Richmond Frimpong ene abedwafo tu anamon akọ ya wo makohwe sa waterfall ibi a ene wode ho ama ne bo aba na ne nyina mu na wo se me ye ni koso enyinasu waterfall no na empanifo ye ho bibi.
All right, Sabre yedemo aba eye enyinasu ni fahene fi nana edu jamfi de ntia anopa yatoa nananom ewo ha no se yate se omo ewo waterfall ni bi ewo enyinasu a no na ye twe aben nana de ne na twe nkomo na ebusa ne ma wo mo ya wache sene eye waterfall no su ene ne tebia esitie
eye waterfall bia apie nansie mu na emu ne eyade a ensu eda ho ensu ne efro ensu afram sa afram no na se ye ne akusku nyina eno na etene kwa kusikwo afram prince aye kese a tete ono na eda ho na emu ne eda kwa yim a kwa ye kese na abunkam so nti na empie nti nansie a na nanyina suhine nukwase me kuri eda ho be fi aduno na enyanya ohin no ohin no bae no nsenchene epi ya no se ekire ne kwan se ni onsuo bi a eda ho ampa utimi ko ye ho amane no nsuo no pie at once nsuo na eda ho nemum wo ye ho amane wie no a nsuo no pie ma teze ebunkam obia nyasuma nyina ye kohwe no ye se aye waterfall se no kan efi ebu no mu ni sane ebe gu for mama ayeti se me ha mani nkan sama etise kintampo de no kese pa onukura mitima kase so no isane kese isi amene mo kase moduru ho amoa mo de mani ebe di adanse aye abeda ho aye kese pa amanfo ekokohwe
nti yemfa ni say ebra mo discover say mo hu eye sa eye fall no ana waterfall no ana mo ben na mo mpanifo amokum amatu e de afa ho se be ya amanfo so be hu se ampa oba anyinasu a ye waterfall ha
mo me da wase se obisa sa once ade bia mfiti ase no e wo na manne ne na mamra e wo ho enti na na so ba e na obehunu sa ade no wafiti ase e tu ho anamon sebe wama insu aframa mebudin no ye wo ne konfo nana etu ho anamon na konfo no aba na nsia se kura sebe wonya ne ba bi ko waba ya amane no watu ho anamon a ese ode ko otumfo ogusu eye ho no ma na enchechemu nso bibibibri aba ese sebe obi discover ade a ese abamu nso no itimi ekwa abamu ni nyina onana enisu a wasate da ofiti ase enti we no de apaja kase nyina no ne pompon so no dise nana ye na mane kase nyina motumfo be ibibie awie ansa na anyakwan abie ama obi abia no ama sebe abaye aye kraba he enti sisi de munhunu nyina no eye de modimani ekohun na adanse eba mu ne mom se me ka no kra wo mu paada amane kase pa se otumfo e ma ne kwan ma we no de nana enya nye
unyanko ho enti ye hwe ni sisi ya tesa manfo ta ekoko hwe omukwa mujiska free omo anase omukwe ni free sisi ekwan a ye de ko no so se na ekwan no eyobia tie
no kwasempa no obusei enam se nana so bae no ade bia aye mfasodie no anase aye enimonyam hye no so odika bo MC ne MP a oda ha ano odika akobo mu nyina ama ne mu nyina behwe ama na dwen ene nhihye kakra ya se omtimi de eboa de wokan ya de da fefe efiri ha kwan ya faso de ko no enyenyenyenyenyenyenye si mo kokra mbodi hu adanse ena kwan ya be faso a ahono be attractive anase nipe be hwe no ozo nyina nya maso enti bibia nya take place enti nana no kra se yi nipa ofiri kromo a so onhwe ho emano na wono do ho ne we nyina se be ya epagya na kase mu a ama obia ahunu se ade papa sei na apia anyesuman
enti rofe no enso no nana ba wanyamfi be sen
nana ba ye ono eko enfie nsuoni
tienfa se rofe 7 years mana ya discover sa
and oba no emunu no de hunu saade no enti enye enfie nsuo sa oba na kakra sa na ohunu saade we no ye de form of video so na mama tourism evidence mpanyimfo na wo no se atese ye nya de pa bi ewa nyinsu minim se enamoso na muka kire wo mo a ye beti na mo so omotu hu na ma behwe na me se mpanyimfo se na modua so ne hunu na homa so ne hunu edua enti ye mama ba he ya mo de pepa ba ye de minim se ebefa mo video so na mama Ghana man nyina ate se ade pa bi apie enyinsu ha obia mra na o mahwe na enya danse.
All right, say
Abusuya uguso a wohwe kaseboy ewo Oyerepa television so Kumase Edum prisons runabout ene ebutu Facebook eye Oyerepa live YouTube so Oyerepa TV obetimi Edward Dwenkyere no ede afa honom ye to so ewo nsefufuro ma na amanyosemu ene ye de ekro na no memene da ena NPP woso no amanyoko no wonom ekoto aba edi empanifu a obekwa akogina akono akwa premier hyebedwa na se obekwa akwa preferenka tufo dibre ewo amanyoko no emu na yewura Kennedy akompra kwa Japan e company fo ni mu bi hu a ne campaign manager owura Kwame Owusu kire se de course na no memene da e wo abato no ase no enema bi antwa yie nti wa friends and trofo putupuru ni yakasa wo de adesrede e to party ni mpanifo anim se woni a eye niema ene party no emra ebo abra no won tonsa emfre wo mu na de emra ne se no wo mo emfanto
Doctor, 600 and something, 65% or whatever. But they were expecting 75 or almost 80, in which you hear or say, Chimesa, Ekase, Unki, 75 rate, and then Yakase, Yavamon, Wanko. Midikaka said, Unya. 900% Kurangwa and give us a trouble view. And the Azako to view will be no arcade. It didn't mean Shaman Rishim said
akansi we na obia enim say aban enkrofo na erane the establishment. It was perceived that way. It will be a establishment ni a chiri grandpa who are China's row, one may see a you say, well, if you know there, which was any page man dorsal. And the a chair I admire for any party for now, pay now atos a year cop a sale for no. They are park where the showdown.
Delegates, special electoral tag be and the dog in between the delegates. And to me, police officer make us one of them a buy. And I'll be some say, oh, na had just say. And I'm saying, there be me a bema. I hear cost to and yet, never yard. And about 28, yes, say, and Tiania Shamra, and to Mummy Ramaso, near I been peaceful. Now you're going to go out there. Say, where ya party for that's it. I'm saying, there be, yes, sir. Then voting started. The voting started, the electoral commission said, 3-3. And why you 3-3 make to not see there be 4-4. 84-4 no. And now youth organizer I got to number and no raising. So raising the tension in the room no was so hot said because my elections and I knew what elections entails. Now what to know so I had to about no. Hold on, it's about 4 blocks. And I'm here certainly now a mosquito net. And I put to know so FAC one thing. And I am Professor Gina one thing. And one no. Enti baby a wo beto aba ko bia no ye be hu se baba no odiko A and asa odiko B.
So we have 2 accredited agents who represent on the vice president. So you won't allow them to be an agent. And also the rules of the game they said any delegate cannot be an agent for any of the aspirants. So he reported the case to the police. Police, answered that more attention.
Yeda so jinemu ewo MPP womo super delegates conference a course no a emu nene enipa enum afam ya mpanimfo akoso ne so enum aka ne de omo ate omo ho ase na enum ne kra no ye nhye dan hu ade ne pae ye wrade enimo ena fe ye wraja ako entem na ye koye nimu nene enan bi de obi ehunu ba bia wogina ye nsam treni ekwe friye oyoko ba etisi monten so ono manfo didi nkoma bisibisa wo de omo de omani di akire omo hu ye ene de omo adwen eye wo mo
before ato aba ayi ni pennu mu anyame ya adoma 4th November omdo megina ho na delegate omo se hene se tu ahena kwato omo so aba no mo yini papa akwa obegina won de ama omo emfimpinu ne aduonu nan no ma to ne so aba ene ye no manfo be bonkom so ye ne sa abotoya mu mo me hwe na no pa no pe kura news said na papa yi to ne nsasi ye na ase wonya twade kura obeto enti ne yam omu nyina nsan nyina no omo nkoye wo mo to na ne nipa kura wanya na obi akoma ato ne yema hunu se me gina ye de me nya ye nie na mom se ye kase yem wo no mla ba omia mla ne ma Canada ni align trancha ya papa ne bo nto ne yem obeto twade ye
ise kwa mo ye na wo yenu na apa ye de yan hunu yo be ka ho omu nya anko yem om kwa obu ya ye free obi ya anko fa the paper no yo ye to na se onya wenya Canada about new align no an you be nya bia onya ye nya ye before
e ma ye nturi nyina wi no mo nka mom because o man nka mom dia ene de obenya bia no eye kwa nya de onu betime di nkunimu da ndi se nyina ye ka bom na de ebesi se ala ne benyo Canada ne benyo ba omia ne benyo na se nyina ya ye de ye dinati
Omon try so betime de Canada ba yeah because more reason to me expect to say very good. Me reason to me expect to say Kennedy everything about say you see no Ghana no and say man no eduru ba bia ye hia obia meka ne say why na adwen say ade no ohunu na enya obeka ho asem because say here ye mpani for do na omaba na ye former president Lawrence ono ni nipa bia meka ne say na ohunu ade no say eya na say enya otimi ka ho asem. And it may who that kind of spirit in it be and so our Canadian mo.
When yano, omunina me support or more makano. Na omuntimi ni pemfa ni pami and san kon yen shed go betimi a win no. And then ka ba umia kwa ye ba ken so kwa ka me mom de nke beboa me
yeah Alan there we may you pa me fabrity also ba Alan you good oba beboa me ne be akoso o man o wi ne de yentame right Alan there bigini di be trust no
ebusia de ote wasum nyina ye omanfo adwenkyere efa NPP aba obotu ye hu ayuko oba na etwe free enemy day
Yetwa so ewo enwumasue mu titene a woda National Association of Graduate Teachers etwa so eka ne se Nagrat owura Angel Kabonu ene de to empanifo ekabie wo mu anim se adesua ene adekire bekoso ye ewo mayimu a botaya esi wo mani so no empanifo nyina enkamom na wontimi nhwe emanimra mu natimi aboa ama adekire adwuma na yakono ewo omaigan mu
will work together towards a single objective. The objective of enhancing the wherewithal of the Ghanaian teacher and the Ghanaian student in the area of teaching and learning. This is not a forum where I go into details, but some developments are worrying we, the teacher unions, as we launch this program. Unfortunately, somebody, through a very strange understanding of the concepts, have removed the union members in these agencies and have sent them to other unions. For example, the registrar of the NTC, who was the former president of Nagrat, have had his name removed as a Nagrat member and sent to another union. I don't know who did that. It's sacrilege. Members of TEU who were working as non-teaching staff of the Ghana Education Service, working with some of these agencies, have been removed from TEU and have sent to Public Services Workers Union. These agencies belong to us. These agencies are not alien agencies to teaching and learning. In fact, Honorable Minister, these days I don't want to give you problems. We will begin refusing to recognize anyone who does not see it fit to belong to this fraternity but think that he or she can superintend over us. Inspect our work. We will ask of your education credentials. You should be at par with me or above me to inspect my work. Yes. Quickly put this before the Honorable Minister to see why people think they cannot belong to this fraternity but have the impetus to superintend over widows who belong to this fraternity. We are proud of this profession. This is the best profession. You either belong to us or go and join whoever you want to go and join. The next time a similar statement, we will be very emphatic that we will not work with anybody who does not want to be part of this fraternity. I can't go to the hospital to superintend over the work of the medical doctor or the nurses.
Also for penny oda Right Way Christian Center no okronom e woso am municipality mu e wa santimanta mu e Bishop Petensia Bonsu ene wo se Ghana mpanyi yese edi jamo na edi asoa mu mebunu bebre no a e tu kwan from my Ghana mu e de wani kirama no ne ni nyina ne so okope yiedie na wode bi ama won ho ne won mu abusua empanimfo anye bibia amfa ho ama omanfo ani anka oman ni mu na mebunu antremu a ene efiri mampani so besi do wo efom kra no munye ready enche mo be doctors ambe wo mpane ne nurse fo na bi nso adane teachers no mo classroom.
Bishop Peter Nsia Bonsu eye sofopani a oda asafo a yefe no Right Way Christian Center ano ewo kronom asofopani de ensem atudwase se ne oman mu emabunu obia etu kwan ko amanone no sempanifo anhwe antoto ne mayi a epebibedura aje omo ewo parliament ya na wono maba aba beye akyerɛkyerɛ adwuma na afi eye apomden adwuma ɔkyerɛmu a obia se oman no mu ayede nti o ma ho so a na wɔkɔ enso enyare sempanifo ahwɛ toto de mabia se ne beye asade no to betwa nti samre yi ɔtoto asrɛ mpanimfo se wɔno mo hwɛ na mo mmoa na saade no ɛto entumi ntwa na mabunu no entumi entena krom ha na fro mo mmoa oman no ɔsan tu mabunu sofo se adwumaden na wɔkɔ obi man so akɔyɛ se adwumaden kro na wotena wo mam ha na wɔyɛ a ebetumi aboa wo nti yɛhwɛ na yɛnso entumi entena ha na yɛmmoa oman no.
Okay, the media no ye 28 days prayer and fasting yana fibia na itira sama edito so power to do exploit just to me ya de yade na de intra ma ye fa sa botaye no ene se ye hwe se sie ye mai mu hani wiase a ehu se ene me mo yeden but ye gidi se nyame ka ho no ma otumi a de se wo ye no obetimi aye eno nti ene ma ye fa sa botaye no na botaye no wa Daniel chapter 11 the verse number 32 o se wona woni mo nyankopon no obehye wo ho den na obe ya ade ti se nyame e ka ho na onim nyame a utimi hye ho den na de o se wo ye bia wo ye ene ma ye fa sa botaye no de to dwumadi no so
Bishop so to make us what now rather than say fear me na so still never more day ma sa ni pa no oyobia on tera de ani muji anase yankopon na kasa na ehwe ne se enima nkoso sama.
Oh okay de meka ne se enye ni pa wonya me fie nyina na ni mo urade wose wona wonim wonyankopon wahye wo ho den o ya de enti so bi se watena nyame mu dadaada ba de so yo ntimi nya ebia na wonim awurade na wonim awurade nso a ebia na niema bia esese wo ye no ontimi nye menye example nkyere wo sesi ye no ye mai mu no obia si niema mo ye den enti everybody is going from this nation obi to kwai but they also ma ni party ase ne se utu kwan no ankyere se no wayiye nti se ni pa obeye ya wo se unhunu ni esesa woye eno na saa bosumi ye de kyerɛkyerɛ nsolema no se wo hunu awurade no hunu ni esesa woye na ma watimi ayede ayeyi
Ohwe kasie yi ewo Oyerepa TV so Kumasi Edum asantemantam mu na yewo yemfa kasie nkwakomegye mu tietietia ye ba baba Isa e the sports beba beto ayeso
Shaba electricals ebusiafo empanyimfo se de ani hu ene edi hu adanse mosomfo na nafia kobi Maame piem wo ha e kamini senkania papa se wo honumo wow enkania papa pani na se wankania papa se wo honomo ene na me kanfo bo Shaba electricals e de ama se wasi hotel wie na wo pe kania papa pa wo mu de eye bo Shaba electricals se wasi guest house wie na wo pe kania papa pa wo eye bo Shaba electricals ye was ceiling fine spotlight ye was CCTV cameras any de akika ho nyina ye will be ewa ha ne mu sei dwumadie bi a wodi e fan kanea ho de me kanfo bo Shaba electricals e de ama say baby a wo bia no bra ye bo ne de e da fom boko wo wa chirichira e ma ne nya wa dwendwen ye hia ne so ne e bedi nkita ho ye de be ma ne e be package ne kama kama ne de ama no baby a wo bia bo Shaba electricals ye wo adum Kumase aha ne mu sei ene ye wo prisons ho no na me kire maternity sorry down no ye ne wo mo ene bo ho enti e ma ne nya nkwan tentene baby a wo bia fa numbers na etwa go screen ase no na frɛ ye bo Shaba electricals enkane apapapa omu fie
tetele. Yo bedi bi adam so. Ohima, me ne frame tetele no. Otumfo nana. Ye obedi bi adam abam. Hey, ya wa pa.
Mommy, Marianne in fro. Why?
Minia, now better told I bet I would see my home. Oh, why shall na me see when you want to be now? Share where your rest tooth remedy. Say a kaka, say yes a proye, say yanum kankai. Ye hear say with your go num, Simami and Sa goes Simanai echi. Adam kankai, kaka, Siproye, away.
Ubenya biato, our pharmacy, chemical, any herbal shops are a war or mine for 9 bebia. So penno do duata. Fra Ascot Pharmaceutical, our 0302 337121. Kaina Shannon so set FDA at a Jedian Cratway atum.
Restut, papa.
Newman College Department of Nursing ye Nursing School yatiti omanfo bebre National Accreditation Board agiatum NMC kram affiliated to UDS Tamale wogusua admissions programs awoye ye BSc Nursing woye top up Emma General Nurses Midwives Hack Nurses ene ne keka ho woni UDS bo wona wantwa wasi ma woye access course said ye be ya obetimi aye degree in nursing our ultra modern nurses skills demonstration room electronic library or computer lab with free Wi-Fi or hostel facilities Emma man bema or buses are at the school for no eco clinicals where regular weekend and evening sessions Nakai say Oye Newman College Department of Nursing obetimi eko Canada Australia and US akoye adwuma for 0574 661117 and 0267 330492 admissions in progress Newman College Department of Nursing papa.
Hey, anokwase fix my ride adwumayekoi ama omanfo ebopre mine etwetanga egu yeso okrom ha papa se ejagana ha wo mu ne abenfo a wo mu sisi accident cars man ye se car ya manufacture na neyia wo mu bomodin eye engine tuning overhauling body works oven spraying air condition service upholstery electrical works automatic gear box repairs maintenance na general car servicing bia se wo car dada anase asay na pese woton fra wo won beto e de amount sesia wo mu woton kai beto car ma free so your customer dia and as all the accident car ba won be mark car foforo se etwi enu so free shesha fix my ride limited e chi kwan wo Accra Academy School no enchemu ho Odoko police quarters kwan no so Atiko Junction Goyo fuel station no echi Kaneshi Odoko highway one crime fresh 0303 944 880 0202 227 660 0540 556020 and our website www.fixmyrideghana.com. Fix My Ride, we own the finishing.
Anumere so ensam no edoso na mum de di se fata se hwe na otie na anumere ye de ema wo as a goodie munsem sports layer ni the only sports layer in Ghana football ye sha se Africa Confederation Cup no enra Dreams FC ewo Accra Sports Stadium omo hemieno Milo FC eti ekademo bako enti oko Dreams aso ya 3-2 on aggregate na ho de qualify ye hwe highlight no
du championnat national, du championnat guinéen, première division, avec 42 points. On va suivre Moussa qui va réussir à servir Mohamed Silla. Mohamed Silla, qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Mohamed Silla qui frappe. Oh! Oh le but! L'ouverture du score!
You can shoot that one time, that's all.
Yanko Midiama Soccer Club Omasiye Enra Womo Ebo the second leg Ewo Nigeria Womoni Remo Stars Bana Wiena Remo Stars Ashe Eka Bakwa Midiama Entimi Anti Tikoye 1-1 on aggregate penalties no and a Midiama a qualifier 3-2 on penalties. Enti Midiama a qualify NFA Dreams FC and so a qualify Mamenko Mr. Edmond Aka na so ye o general manager Emma FC Samates preseason guswa e cost preparation saying na drew ya team century cup e sha say on Friday saying na N7 etie Mr. Aka yamwadro Oyerepa TV so ni
mejo so
ibi aboko there na FC Samates preseason no kosei.
Well, Akuye pa ibi a wa sha se be o ye yami adum ye sha se July ye de Prince 1 no abere ne.
Okay.
And to Prince 1 no compiles of the various regiment of the training no and the yellow and regional profile matches.
Okay.
And so the last part to know a high profile match. Until the last actually about the last of our million profile matches against Susu Bibi at the one side. Until and then I'm a player training. I may have more Sanepa. You 12 maybe I ever work upon Safari Valley or no, but the access to my boy. Friday, 1st September. There were 3 days mini tournament. Different century tournament. Annual tournament. They prepare. I want to wash out into the news. And to know, you will premier any premier class level. You know, form the final part of your preseason. You really know, weakness person. Now, the orientation to us, then that weekend now league not started. And then every season, the preseason Korea, the orientation for your administrators, management members, then technical team members, and the playing body. So that near Wahofa season now you will in football there. Every season, the amendments to the laws of the agreement. The status on it, into no season, we have preparation national. The orientation for the whole entire team, not only the player. One of the said, football, no, name and do all no more. But I was a bit here. If you support us, and now if you have been a baby, and I catch a view, we will come up and you will come up, not trigger down, yes, I do. All the stakeholders in the club. Management, technical team, very playing body. Now, supporters and supporters. The conference room because the conference room is Emma supporters. We don't always want to do education for only leaders of the supporters.
Okay.
Leaders, because of that, the main thing was standing so that all the grassroots voting supporters will be able to attend that session.
Okay.
And, yes. So in terms of the part 1, so part 2 started with the high profile matches and there was start programs I show you. Then the weekend now they really do not access.
Me do see no Mr. Aka esco no campaign to say Akuye.
Akuye election there a cabin, you're going to say, Kuya, but again, let's will be an overall to Mount, you will be Kuyi.
Okay. Ayan sa omrepi anwumre Oyerepa TV yebeda se na insenche cap no se moya de hye misa insenche no nyama na
Oyere
insenche cap no mo body hye misa insenche eni mo nyama na
the tournament the honor of Ora which is Insenche.
Okay.
Managing director for Samates Timber and Plywood.
Okay.
And president of FC Samates Football Club.
Okay.
The annual event Martina the Modi Bobo Club season Korea. The which we are done on the boss tournament national.
Misaka yadubesi ha na yadabase. All right, see Mr. Nsenche Nyankopon Boa Friday tournament no chase yigina so na nwumre da gudie mu nsem no etimi esi sports line ni me the entertainment news na etwas we na ma intifo.
Akwaba adeshimamba ebraso se de ni gede kase ebesumu iri de nama intifo da chehima osmanu ate me hu so efe enware so na eda so nkokra mofa no efa professions ahodo wo wiase ebeka emunsem
afei ukodru bia ya wopono ne wa e wasa wudu wonsa echi kapono ne hye se ho nyina etrese ekwan da ho e wasa uko nemom sa wudu wonsa echi ne ka ne ho hia etrese ejafofo da echi eni kwan sa wo fa ho se de beya se ejani ba wo so a ubegina nemom se ugina se ya ejani be eba afa wo so ye ni sei
Come, no me.
Mensa. Some papa me ma for her by. Naso when I'm a papa wa her by no. When I kume. Ensra. The tongue brana me refi yen from 2 in na emreko.
Radio bintime. Mama wayo.
Baby.
She has passed on. Wobu.
Ye ni say ya yako ekwohwe nkwada omobo omombodin na yebo omabaso de awanya de nonsense so any vote no na yi na efrem eno nkora mo ya performance ni na de omuti yeye mo wi na ye omutiri didi ma ye nyi obi efrem na mum akwada ba kwan friend say Maame ba
when to me amber stage and bebe for me and none vote so ever from ono and ye ni frame.
Nana ya brawani mame. Dari fojwa brawani mame. Mama kanyina backstage.
Said the Busa was a man one kind of me home a crat amount. Said the Crawford feel you know, especially there are some petia. I don't go at it. Go backstage.
Okay, yes, I don't go backstage. Yeah, I don't mind free. Am I any of them? Kwamaya to my mano.
Yeah.
Who say wine?
C'est vous, Darifuja.
Darifuja. And then some mama quite palma, Reverend Major, this is Akua Asiedua be there. Asiedua. Also be Asiedua. Nanaya. And also come backstage. Nanaya come backstage. No be uncoffee.
Yemfensi Akua Asiedua and MFK etwa kasebo no eso awa mahodo sinsemu. Miri de na nama intifo. Amu mmoni hwa ejema braw.
Abusuafo yebeda mo ase se uguso a wo hwe kaseboe ewo Oyerepa TV so ye to aso ewo enkofo amaimu na Taliban atuate dom wono matiesi Afghanistan kroni mu nam so amasuapo ahodo ewo honom nyina wo matotum na sese kra de odi abebom ene se ema wonom ewo oman ni mu no wontimi nkonkofo man so enkwaje adesua
bese mfie mienu ntema Taliban fo agi akonya ewo Afghanistan memu no ekame ese watu wani asie ma so a encheye krode betu dwa se ema hodo wo Afghanistan memu entimi nko suapon enko kusua de sanso na osaso ede tabo ato ema so se ba bia nipa dodo kobo wani akonhoma no wontimi enko bi adefo fra osade ba ye se ema ewo Afghanistan memu a owo ni suade hu so bekọ akopi mu amono ne akwa kusua de no ode tabo ato won so aka ho bia mama dodo ewo Afghanistan memu ni wiase amansan nyina ene de wano atum say anamwa Taliban abane etu Afghanistan manu yade a opese odi kan ma hye no opese mampo no ade obo ade de adum no sani suade hunu ne betimi abam aka ho bi ama Amnesty International ene amasakuba tampanyefo nyina ede wano atumu a ohwere Taliban man no ba bia wokọ no etu ntine nkebe ya unjai kra
ye kowie kase no kra wo Haiti man kropon Port-au-Prince emo amane yensa ka ne kire se Christopher bi etu esimonten so a na wo mo eye oye kira ma nipa bi akotutu afam ama bebre ahwe wo nkwa
Awudi sema ekoso Haiti memu nam so ama osofo pani bi aboabo adoma no a ote wo hugu monten so senka obeye oye kire tia se nipabonifu ya odi awu ewo manim ye nam so ama nipabonifu asa akeka wo ho a wakosane tu agu adehye iso enam so ama sa break ase nipa nso ato an mo nsiedo afoforo pina enso eprapre modern enkra Amnesty International edibetu dwane chese afinko ba bia na enso nipa beze 2400 enna yedim awu ewo Haiti memu nyina yinubonu dwadie eni nipa bia odi emra hye won sema nam so krama oku o mampani Jevene Moise ewo afrase no aka hu bi ama nipa dodo na ene de adhwode to amanseku ba tampanifo anim se ehu akohia pa so obeba Haiti man moa se beya obetimi atu sa abonifo yi ase afri o manim
yedi kasia yensa kan yedi beso mo TV so Oyerepa ewo komasi adum ni nyina esi se eye wo fe ye wo da aboa ye ne emfase dama DHI College of Health and Education ene aboafo nkaye ebusuafo ye kan mo se DHI fo yi wo ye ntete e de ma anesefo woni epese sua nursing titru woni a ebesua dispensary technology kwan ya faso chenro anaye menro ewo ayaresabia ahodo nyina emu wosan education early childhood de mo franketwa crèche abosome miensafo no kosibe kindergarten ni nyina ehwa de kire enko DHI fo yi wo certificate from University of Education winiba entina chese udem pepepe wose abosome miensanso wode yentete opese osua Deutsch ana German kasa eno so ekwan eda ho ede maw womo eye sandwich womo ye weekend school ena fei womo eye anwumre evening school so ho kuma sen kran ni sunwan ena DHI school yi bi ewo ya no afre 0276 221939 ena 0307020844 emu bia ufra ye bejo so na nhyehyeye wo ho no mpedinfo de amaw
Newman College nso de wo fantitie mu afa nursing kwan ne so nti pese wunya diploma in nursing and as public health hack nursing nyina no wo mo de santitie ebema wo na wagentitie ni nyina ewi pese otu kwan ekọ Canada, Australia, USA and as Germany aman bi apese okoso no Newman College ebeboa ama wonsa akankrata ne de keka ka ho nyina say ye weekday weekend and as evening apese okogentitie no ni nyina ehihye pa eda ho hostel nso ewo ho a ba bi a ode utibeto asua de no enso so onsabeka ewo Newman College Department of Nursing beba cho suku yi say de wohia wasi anase SSE certificate no A1 e de kwapim C6 na wodam wabejo na wodentete pa amawo Kumase wonom eben kwada so atwemata chiman na suku yi ewo obetimi ene panifo no akasa ewo 0267330492 ana 0574661117 suku fees no so eda form oba panifo no be hyehyeye na watimi atua wontimi ntua so a student loan anase asuafo ebesia no wobetimi agibi
abusuafo ye dikase nyina esi ha ene anwumre enuanu mienu ebesomo midin e de Akua Asiedua Maame
Maame Frimpomaa Korankye na ye kwei na wonim se the bride of Judas ene to aso koso anu afide ne na ha ya mamu nyina mo ene hwe